MH370 search to restart, new hope from Ocean Infinity after 11 years of silence. After more than 11 years of searching, countless theories, advanced technology, and hundreds of millions of dollars in international resources, the mystery of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 remains unsolved. The Boeing 777 carrying 239 people vanished on March 8, 2014, leaving behind no clear trace, only a handful of debris pieces that washed ashore on the coasts of Africa. The disappearance has become an open wound in modern aviation and a never-ending nightmare for the families of the victims. In a situation long thought hopeless, Malaysia has announced it will restart the search at the end of December 2025, marking the most significant reactivation since 2018. Once again, the mission has been entrusted to Ocean Infinity, the world's leading deep-sea exploration technology company and the same group that led the massive 2018 search. Ocean Infinity, the company behind the most ambitious search on the planet. Before diving into the new developments, it's important to understand why Ocean Infinity continues to be chosen as the key force behind the search. Ocean Infinity's exceptional capabilities. A world pioneer in deep-sea autonomous technology, using advanced AUVs, autonomous underwater vehicles, and USVs, uncrewed surface vessels, capable of operating at depths of more than 6.000 meters, far beyond human reach. High-speed seafloor scanning that can cover areas many times larger than traditional methods. A powerful combination of oceanography, data analysis, and artificial intelligence to model ocean currents, drift paths, and potential impact zones. A no-find, no-fee operational model. Governments only pay if MH370 is found. Headquarters in both the UK and the US, with a long track record of locating shipwrecks, lost objects, and conducting large-scale seabed surveys. Thanks to these unmatched capabilities, Ocean Infinity remains the strongest hope for finally answering the MH370 mystery. Malaysia officially restarts the search on December 30, 2025. The most recent search in the Indian Ocean was paused in April due to unsuitable seasonal conditions. But this time, preparations are far more refined. Ocean Infinity will focus on a narrow target zone, an area identified after years of reanalyzing raw data. The mission will operate under the no-find, no-fee agreement. Malaysia says the decision was driven by the pleas of victims' families and by the significant technological advances since 2014 to 2018. Recent assessments show that seafloor scanning tech, drift modeling, and satellite signal interpretation have advanced dramatically in the past 7 years, creating real hope. Why restart the search after more than a decade? 1. New data and a more accurate search area. Ocean Infinity says it has narrowed the target zone using re-examined raw satellite signals, validated drift patterns from existing debris, wind and ocean current modeling, potential flight path reconstructions. The new area eliminates tens of thousands of square kilometers previously searched unnecessarily. 2. Pressure from victims' families. For them, 11 years of waiting without answers is torture. They insist Malaysia must continue searching before all remaining physical evidence in the ocean disappears forever. 3. Dramatically improved ocean floor technology. Compared to 2014, AUVs are far more advanced. Sonar imaging is much clearer. Scanning coverage speeds are over 10 times faster. AI now assists in data interpretation. New questions resurface. Aerospace engineer Ismail Hamid raises a striking point. Some recovered debris pieces show less corrosion than expected for objects drifting in saltwater for years. This raises questions about whether the aircraft truly sank immediately in 2014. He also proposed a bold hypothesis. If someone wanted to hide the aircraft for decades, it would have to land on an abandoned runway in the Philippine archipelago, not dive straight into the ocean. Controversial yet widely discussed, his theory remains among the most debated possibilities. Why was the 2014 to 2018 search halted? 1. The search area was enormous, the cost overwhelming. Over 120.000 square kilometers of seafloor scanned. More than $200 million USD spent. Depths reaching 6.000 meters. Pushing technological limits. 2. Insufficient data to continue. The ghost flight theory, suggesting the plane flew on autopilot until fuel ran out, was only a model. Not solid evidence. There was no definitive data to pinpoint an exact crash site. 3. Ocean Infinity's 2018 search also failed. Despite strong technology, no debris field was located within the search zone, leading countries to suspend all efforts. The 3 leading MH370 theories. 1. Human interference, intentional action. Communication systems manually switched off. Sudden, unnatural course changes. The captain's home flight simulator had a route similar to MH370's final path. Weakness. No suicide note. No distress signals. No direct evidence. 2. Cockpit depressurization, everyone lost consciousness. Explains why the plane flew for hours until fuel exhaustion. Supported by ATSB's model. Weakness. Does not explain why communication systems were manually disabled. 3. Accidental shoot down or military involvement. Could explain missing military radar data. Weakness. No missile damage found on any debris. The upcoming search, the last real hope? This new mission is not just a technical operation. It represents a response to the family's desperate calls. An attempt to restore justice for 239 lost lives. And a chance to close aviation's greatest mystery. Ocean Infinity believes that with new data, a tighter search zone, and vastly superior technology, they now have a real chance to break the 11-year wall of darkness surrounding MH370.